With over 40 new games released on Apple Arcade in 2020, the gaming service for iOS and Mac devices continues to easily justify its 99 rupees monthly subscription fee. However, the huge list of games can get confusing sometimes if in case you're trying to find the best picks among the dozen of options available on the platform. But we have played many of the games launched this year on Apple Arcade, and here is our list of the best Apple Arcade games for 2020 in no particular order. But before we begin, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet, and do hit that bell icon so that you're notified whenever a brand new video drops. With that said, let's get started. Coming from a game developer known for the quality of its artwork, Creaks throws you into a secret giant mansion accessible through the walls of the unnamed protagonist's bedroom. Once you climb down the first ladder, you're tossed into a world of strange furniture-based monsters, friendly bird people, and a haunting soundtrack. Although a platformer, Creaks has you solving puzzles and tricking the monsters as you cross each stage and descend lower into the mansion. The puzzles start off simple and the initial monsters are easy to trick. However, the game progressively gets harder to crack but never discouragingly tough. Although not the most in-depth or technically advanced game on Apple Arcade this year, Creaks is definitely one of the most addictive and engaging games you can find on the platform. Quite easily one of the most graphically advanced games on Apple Arcade this year, Beyond Blue puts you in a photorealistic underwater reef as an environmentalist diver tasked with discovering the secrets of a particular reef and documenting the various forms of marine life living there. Although the main plot is rather simple, the individual missions are interesting and educative as you get to see all kinds of whales and fish up close. This is a large game in terms of size and updates. However, Beyond Blue is one of our favorite games on Apple Arcade this year because it's family friendly, has educational aspects, and is a very beautiful game. The simple nature of mobile gaming means that storytelling often falls apart. But a little obvious bucks this trend entirely to tell perhaps the most entertaining story we have seen on an Apple Arcade game yet. The Soviet-themed game puts you in charge of an explorer who claims to have traveled to the center of the earth and discovered all of its hidden secrets, but there's always an unspoken seed of doubt as to what's really going on. The core gameplay is simple platforming as you pass obstacles, race through time trials of sorts, and explore unbelievable levels in the theme of a Cold War era TV show. It's a bit too simple at times and never really gets too challenging, but play this game for the gripping story alone. With cheerful artwork that sits somewhere between comic books and children's cartoons, Spider puts you in charge of a sentient robotic spider tasked with completing missions for a spy agency. Although the controls were a bit fiddly, the graphics and gameplay more than make up for it with a good combination of puzzle solving and physics-based exploration. Although there aren't too many levels, Spider does keep you hooked through each stage, which takes about 20 to 30 minutes to complete. A sequel 26 years in the making, Beyond a Steel Sky is a follow-up to the popular point-and-click adventure game called Beneath a Steel Sky, which, by the way, if you're interested in playing, you can download it from the App Store. I'll leave the link in the description below. Naturally, the sequel comes with better visuals and gameplay, with the story picking up 10 years after the events of the first game. The world still involves a lot of pointing, clicking, and dialogue, but the styling and sheer depth of the gameplay make this an impressive title for the Apple Arcade platform. The game did sometimes feel like it was dragging things along with too many dialogue options that tend to last longer than they should. However, the post-apocalyptic cyberpunk storyline makes this a fun game to play for an hour or two at a time. These were our top picks for the best Apple Arcade games for 2020. What was your favorite Apple Arcade game this year? Let us know in the comments below. As always, hit the like button if you enjoyed this video and do share it with others. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and for all things tech, log on to gadgets360.com.